Yes, so it's James Kleinman from the Queer Review here. Hello.
Hey, James.
Hi, James.
Can I check? Is it Vivienne, like Lucienne? How you pronounce it?
It's actually Vivienne.
Right.
But I suppose maybe you could say Vivienne because a lot of people do, but I say Vivienne or Viv.
You missay your own name.
Well, potentially, yeah. There's a story there, but even my surname that I sometimes, but yeah.
Well, congratulations to both of you. I really enjoyed my binge of all 10 episodes, and
thank you.
Love both of your portrayals and how kind of subtle the character development is, because I guess you know both been around for millennia, your characters, so changes are slow. But how familiar were each of you with Neil Gaiman's original comic book series when you were approached about doing this, and why did each of you want to devote your time to it? Tom, do you want to take that first?
Of course. I was familiar in the sense of the name, kind of Sandman is sort of pervasive, and at least the sort of culture that I was exposed to. The iconography of it, some of the images of Morpheus I had seen before, but until I was sort of approached to start thinking about it, I hadn't read it. But the casting process was so long, it was 8 months, and that gave me an opportunity to read all 2,500 pages repeatedly over and over again. And by the time that I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to be a part of it, I cared about it so much, and was a kind of, and still am, a ravenous and obsessive fan. And it is inside my blood and bones now.
Vivienne, how about for you?
Yeah, same as Tom, really. I was kind of familiar with Sandman, but I didn't really know the work. And then had the audition and then the recall and started really looking at it and delving into it. And I'm just like, what was I doing with my life before? Because it's, I get it. I'm like, what was I doing? Because it's incredible. And I'm not even just saying that because I'm in it, but just the comics alone, this world that Neil has created that just speaks to humanity and who we are in the world, and who we are when we dream, and our fears and fantasies, and how that shapes us as people, literally has blown my mind. I'm just so in love with it, because I just think it's such an important and special piece of work that is for everyone. This is for everyone. What he has created is for everyone. And for me, that is so important, because sometimes in life, you feel like some things aren't for you, but this, it's for everyone.
And this is a bit an odd question for you, but as you were both so immersed in it, I wondered to what extent it might have changed your sort of the way that you view kind of like sleep and dreaming, and if this is kind of not necessarily invaded, but if it's sort of imbued your your dreaming life.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I think one of the things that certainly our story, our part of the story so far that we explore is the consequences of dreams, and how they inflict themselves upon the waking world. And I think on a personal level, genuinely, when we were making it, I would try and seek out Morpheus in my dreams. And to see if he was there and if he could help with me figuring out how to play him. But he
did he appear?
No, he was very respectful. And he felt that, like, he didn't want to cloud like what I was doing with any new ideas. He said, well, no, he left a note saying, "Trust Neil."
It's amazing. I think for me, I've always been really fascinated by dreams anyway. I write my dreams down, I try to interpret them. So this job has just ignited that in me even more. I'm even more interested, and it is that interesting thing of how our dreams, our unconscious thoughts, impact our place in the world. So yeah, definitely. Me
too. It's something my mother and I've always been interested in. Just like, I dreamt of a fox, and what was it doing? Yeah. She always had all these dream books.
Exactly. And like for me, culturally, it's something that me and my family talk about a lot. From when I've been young, it's like, oh, you had this dream. This means that this is long life, or this means that you're going to live like someone's trying to get into whatever. It's always just been so in my life. So this job was like, wow.
Coming home.
Coming home. I was like, there I am, darling. Yeah.
Tom and Vivienne, thanks so much. And
thank you.
Sweet dreams to you both.
Sweet dreams to you.
Thanks so much.